The YouTube creator support do not read what you're writing, and they're overly and annoyingly polite. How is that possible, you might ask? Hey, what's up guys? It's Ivan, and in this video I want to talk about YouTube creator support, rather vent out my frustrations with them, hopefully have a little wake-up call for Google and YouTube for this creator support. It's amazing that you guys have creator support, really. It's a great step. It's really, really good. However, I want to make this video to show you that their support isn't, this product that you're introducing, this support isn't fully done. It's got lots of issues, and frankly, it's caused me a lot of frustration. So Google, YouTube, please take a look at this video and make some changes if you can, all right? Really, really frustrating experiences here, and I just wanted to show you some examples. So I have two main issues and complaints about YouTube creator support. One is most of the time they don't read what you're writing. You're gonna write to them, you're gonna ask a question. They're either gonna just completely ignore your question, or they're going to answer something completely different, which is the same as ignoring your question, no matter how many times you ask. Those of you that have a YouTube channel and contacted YouTube support probably know what I'm talking about. There are many other videos on this topic as well, and I just hope YouTube does something about it because it's incredibly frustrating. So let me just show you some examples of what I mean, and you guys can be the judges and you can tell me maybe I'm crazy, you know? So here's this question, this support. So over here, I contacted them because my feedback button wasn't working. And by the way, these are just a few of the examples. These are 4 examples that I pulled off. I mean, I've contacted YouTube a lot, and I've only gotten an answer, like an actual good answer to my questions, maybe 5% of the time. I'm not exaggerating. Most of the other time, it was just incredibly frustrating experiences where I wouldn't have to get an answer. And the sad thing is there's no way to even do anything about it. You don't get an answer. Their reps just completely ignore your question. You can't do anything. There's nothing you can do. So it's like, I'd rather, honestly, you guys just don't have support and you release a good support team once you're ready, rather than you releasing a half-assed product with these reps that don't know what they're doing, all right? So let me give you some examples. So for this ticket here, I contacted them because my feedback button wasn't working, okay? So this is a continuation of the chat that we had. So I told them, I said, hey, my feedback button isn't working. When I click on send feedback, I wanted to send them some feedback to separate out the tabs for shorts and normal videos for desktop. They don't have that. That was my feedback request. I sent that out, and just the feedback button's not working for me. I tried different browsers, all that, and they told me, okay, so please send us a screenshot. Please send us steps that you took. Please provide more concern. So I replied. I said, hey, there is no screenshot. I'm clicking on the send feedback button and nothing happened. So, I mean, I did send them a screenshot of the feedback button, but, you know, like I click on it, nothing happens. I'm also clicking on it in the top right after my user profile and nothing happens. I mean, that should be enough of information to tell you what's happening. I cleared all cookies, yes, like I did, you know, all the basic troubleshooting stuff. I'm trying to send feedback via the creator support and it's not working. So so I answered all their questions, right? Now their answer is, hi there, I hope all is well. I'm sorry to hear when clicking the send feedback buttons and nothing happens. So when I say annoyingly polite, I mean this, okay? So they say this in every single message. Now, this would be okay if their answer was actually good. So if this person was actually sorry to hear that my feedback button is not working and that he would actually, or the support agent would actually have a solution for me, that's cool. I appreciate it. But it's blatantly obvious that they don't give a shit because their reply has nothing to do with my question. Look at their reply. You can send a feedback by following the steps below. And he just told me, this rep, or Sasha, I don't know if that's he or she, they just told me what to do to send feedback, as if I already didn't know that. So just blatantly ignored my question of saying, I am also clicking on it and nothing happens. I am clicking on it. I am already doing the action. I don't need to know how to do it. I know how to do it. And they send me a feedback request saying, thank you for your feedback, right? Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I hope this addresses your concern. I say, lol, have you read what I said? I can't click on the feedback button because the button isn't working. Stuff like this really frustrates and irritates me, guys, more so because I've contacted them, 100 times throughout the past few years. And I mean, I'm just done. I'm super frustrated. Kind of the same as with Google Ads reps. Those of you working with Google Ads reps, you know what I'm talking about. It's the same thing. Yes, it works on mobile, but the issue is I'm having it on desktop. I need to send feedback for desktop, not for mobile, because you can send a screenshot on desktop, and I want to send a screenshot, right? The reply, hi, I hope all is well. We apologize if the send feedback button is not working. So again, like you're repeating this. Look, I get that you're polite. That's good. You don't have to be overly polite. This just wastes my time. I'm already frustrated because you haven't responded to me, and you're wasting more of my time with something completely irrelevant. Give me the solution. I'd rather you give me a good solution and be rude than you give me a bullshit solution and be nice. Your niceness does nothing for me, YouTube. Okay? So please, guys, if you're going to be so polite, at least give a good response. So this person says, I tried opening on my channel and clicking my profile picture and it worked. Hey, so because it worked for you, that means it works for everybody else, right? So here are some steps you can take. And I've already done all of this, right? So yes, I've already done that to no avail. Hi there. Thanks for getting back to us. This is Lika stepping in. So look at this again. I understand that you're concerned about the send feedback button. I truly appreciate it. Like, look at this, guys. Like, you tell me, am I going crazy? Is this not a giant waste of my time? I still haven't received a solution, and you're feeding me with this politeness. I don't need you to be polite. I need you to give me an answer, right? And that's not what you're doing here. This is just a waste of my time. Just a waste of my time. Delete this. This answer would be good here, at least. We do recognize that there's no perfect program and that sometimes bugs or glitches happen. Blah, blah, blah. This being said, if you want to send us feedback, you might want to use your mobile. Okay, but the issue isn't solved. My feedback button on every device, every computer, isn't working, right? On every different computer, it's not working. And their support is, if you want to send us feedback, might want to use your mobile, that's it. And then I kept on contacting them, kept on messaging them. And I mean, I want to talk to the higher up team. I want to talk to a manager or something, but that's not going to do it, right? And then that's it. They just keep the case open and there's nothing they do about it. So that's one case where they just completely ignore. Like, you guys tell me, leave in the comments. Am I crazy? Did they give me a good answer? Are they being polite and are they actually providing the support that I'm looking for? No. Let's look at another example. Over here, I contacted them because at some point there was when you added cards to YouTube, they had a feature to set the video to be full screen. So I contacted them asking them, hey, like, are you going to be adding this feature later on? Are you temporarily removing it? Because that was a really useful feature to be able to set the screen to full screen once you go into cards. And over here, they're saying, so this is the continuation of that question, right? I understand that you have a question, that you have a concern about full screen option. I spoke to our internal team and they confirmed me that our YouTube studio doesn't have that kind of feature yet. You are ignoring that wasn't my question. I asked you, you already had this feature. Did you remove it? Not, do you not have it yet? Okay. So they're just are you guys not reading my questions or what? I tell them, but what do you mean but what do you mean has that kind of feature yet? You used to have it last week, then you removed it. This person, hi, thanks for your reply. Again, overly polite. Like don't, if you're going to give me a bullshit reply, don't be so damn polite. Don't pretend like you care if you don't care, basically. That's what I'm saying. Be authentic, man. Be real. If you don't give a shit, don't put this. It's annoying, right? Could you please share with us the steps that you did before when you managed to full screen the video? It could be a test as well as screenshots that you could forward to our internal team because they try to replicate your concern. What is there to replicate? There's the issue is the feature is not there. There's nothing to replicate. I told them, well, it's a feature you had before. How can I possibly replicate it? Transfer me to someone who has some common sense. Just ask your team and confirm if they removed this feature or not, and if so, why. So all I want them to do is to confirm if this feature will be available or if they removed it or if there's some issue with my end. Hi, I appreciate your reply. I understand how important this. So again, right? So every time they're going to have this every single message. It's annoying. You only have to do it once at the very beginning to show the person you care, but don't keep writing this every single email. The information that I've asked will help our internal team identify if there are some technical issues in your studio since I managed to get it. Sadly, there's no option for me, okay? So you didn't answer if you asked your team, did they remove this feature? He just has to ask his team. Like, he works at YouTube. He can just ask his team, did they remove the feature? Hi, thanks for writing back again. As mentioned, our team tried to replicate your concern, but they didn't see any. Are you not reading what I'm saying? What's the point of this support if you aren't going to read what I'm asking? This is not what I'm asking. Our team tried to replicate your concern. The issue is there's nothing to replicate, guys. Do you guys see how frustrating this is? Let's look at another example. This one was bigger issue, which took months to fix. This one was, I had an issue with adding videos to a playlist. So I sent them in the initial chat, I sent them a video showing that when I tried to add a video to a playlist, it would, like when I hit save, it wouldn't save. Okay, so I could add it, but then when I hit save, it wouldn't actually save. So I'm telling them, I'm trying to add a playlist to my video, any of my videos, and the playlist name is ClickFunnels. The option is not there. The option doesn't show up at all for any video, including these videos. So I do have a ClickFunnels playlist. Here it is, but the playlist option is not showing up in my cards tab when editing videos. So actually, so what's happening is that when I try to add a card here, when I tried to add a card, the ClickFunnels playlist wasn't showing up in my cards at all. So I wasn't able to add that as a playlist. That was my issue. This guy, hi, Ivan, thanks for writing back. Okay. Overly polite thing again. I understand you're having an issue. Yes, you don't have to repeat what I'm saying. This is just stop. Kindly follow this link on how to add cards. If you still encounter... You see what I mean? I'm telling him what my issue is, and he thinks I'm some kind of idiot or something that I don't know how to add cards. I'm saying I'm trying to add a card. The option is not there. Okay, this option is not showing up. I specifically said that it shows up for other videos. I told them somewhere in the beginning. I said it works for other videos. It doesn't work for this one. However, the option is not there. Yeah, so I mentioned that adding cards works. So that means I know how to use cards, right? So I told them, I'm not sure if you have read what I sent. The playlist that I want to have isn't showing up on my cards. Hi, Ivan. Thanks for clarifying that for me. Normally, playlist is one of the cards that you can add. So I guess, may we request a screenshot of the error message? There's no error message. Just the playlist doesn't show up. Juno, is there someone else? I'm asking you 4 times. Yes, obviously, a playlist is something I can add. That's the issue. That's my ClickFunnels playlist is not showing up. There's no error message. Just the option to add is not there. So their answer is, hi, thanks for writing back. I'm Kai. I understand that you cannot add your playlist. Please make sure the playlist is set to public. Okay, so now we're getting some sort of progress. Please make sure that the playlist is set to public. So I did send the video in my first issue. Yeah, so they're asking me for a screenshot again. So I sent them another. I think it's a video or screenshot that I added. Let me see if I didn't delete it yet, it might be gone. I might have deleted this. Yeah, no, it's gone. But I basically added some sort of video or something to show them, right? And then finally, thanks for reaching out. Yeah, so this is Randall. Could you please send a screenshot of what you're getting? So again, could you please send a screenshot? Are you kidding me, guys? Are you not, like, I sent you a screenshot right here. Are you kidding me? I sent a video. I even made a video. Here's the video for the 3rd time. This is literally the 3rd time I'm sending them the video. Can you explain to me why you're not looking at the video? I say in the video what the issue is. Hi, I appreciate the link of your consent. Okay, finally, they're escalating it to the team. So basically, that's the idea, right? So I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but it's just as frustrating. They asked me for a video again, somewhere here. Let me see. You need to make sure the video will be public. Yes, they are public. Again, I made them another video. Yeah, so basically, that's like these guys, they just aren't reading my questions. They're ignoring everything, right? And it's the same with others. Again, take a look at those other YouTube videos. I'm not the only one. Let me show you one more example. This one, Thiago, he's just providing robot responses. So I contacted them because for 4 days or so, my revenue was 0. It was showing up as 0, right? Which is weird. It's not supposed to show up as 0 for some days. So I contacted them saying, hey, why does it show 0 for those 4 days? Is it an issue? And this guy says, we realize it's alarming and the major drop when final adjustments are made. Okay, so my question was, so he's saying there's final adjustments. Okay, so then my question is, are you saying that even though it shows 0, it's possible that it might be more than 0, right? Look at my question. Are you saying even though it shows 0, it's actually more than 0? Okay, simple enough. He could say, yes, it could be more than 0. That's the answer I'm looking for. Yes, it could be more than 0. No, it will not be more than 0. This guy doesn't understand my question, or again, frustrating me to hell with this. I fully understand how important this issue. No, you don't, because you're not answering my question. So no, you don't fully understand, actually. Video estimated revenue was impacted due to final revenue adjustments, such as filtering out invalid click traffic and delayed ad conversions. So invalid ad traffic and delayed ad conversions. This is something we're still looking into. So I'm just asking him again because I don't have any invalid traffic. I don't have any invalid ad traffic, right? So I want to ask him, it shows 0 revenue. So you're saying it might be higher, right? So this person, they're just copying, pasting replies. They're not reading the question. They're not thinking. They're copying and pasting replies, and they're not thinking at all. Sure, but once again, even though it shows 0, it might actually be higher, right? Yes or no? That's it. About your concern. Video estimated revenue must reflect mere retro monetized. If these are resulted by invalid traffic, it will occur an adjustment. What are you talking about? What invalid traffic? If it was invalid traffic, my earnings would be much higher, not much lower. They wouldn't be 0, right? So this is just really, really frustrating. I'm happy that he didn't add this little polite thing at the beginning. You know, I fully understand how important it is for you. That's good. That's progress. But please, YouTube, do something about this, right? This is incredibly frustrating. Your reps aren't reading the questions. These are just some of the mild examples. You should see some of the other examples in chat. I don't have the transcript. Some of the examples of chat, of me talking to the chat support agents about basic stuff, they just ignore the question. They just don't understand no matter how many videos, how many screenshots I sent. So YouTube creator support is great if you are a complete stupid beginner and you don't know where the videos button is. If you don't know how to upload a video, YouTube creator is good. But if you're a little more experienced and you want to ask basic questions like these, like, hey, my feedback button isn't working. Not where my feedback button is, they can answer that, but they can't answer why it's not working. Or estimated revenue. If my revenue is 0, could you tell me, is it possible that my revenue will be more than 0? They don't know how to answer that. They only have answers for specific templates, right? They just copy paste, they don't read. YouTube, please step up your game. Other creators, if you see this, let me know what you think. Am I the only one who has these experiences? Are you also frustrated by their super annoyingly polite messages? Like, hope you're well. I fully understand how this issue is important. No, you don't, because then you would have answered my question if you would have fully understood how important this is for me, right? Let me know what you guys think. I felt I needed to get this out for a long time. I pulled out some conversations, as you can see, from a while ago because I kind of stopped contacting them. I just lost all faith. I really don't want to contact them anymore. Please stop this creator support, work on it, fix it, make it better. Hire some reps who know what they're doing, and then add the option to have the creator support, right? Please. Hope this video was helpful for you. If you guys did like it, I do invite you to check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/IvanMana, where I have a bunch of videos showing you, helping you make money online. 569 videos, almost 100 shorts. So almost 500 full big videos showing you how to make money with different ways, showing you different tutorials, tools, things like that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope we can take some action on this. I hope we can make a change. We can, make the world a better place. And I will see you guys in the next video.